This changes everything. I started going to Rockbridge about 9 years ago with my family in about second grade. I forgot to establish my own relationship with God, especially like the foundational parts, the really important stuff, like my sins are forgiven and that He loves me, the stuff. And when it finally came to make the decision, was I gonna stick with it or was I gonna walk away? I mean, I chose to walk away for a little while. When I finally came back to the church and was looking at everything that had happened, pretty much the only way to describe it was that I felt dirty. And so I spent 5 or 6 months with just this racking guilt. It was like a constant reminder, like somebody constantly just tapping on my shoulder, like, don't forget that you did this, don't forget that you did this. I remember I had come to the link, and I usually never came to the link back then, because this was about freshman year. Zach had given a sermon about how we're not bigger than our sin, and so that's why we can't hide from it, we can't run from it, but God's the one who can actually put that back together. And I guess just because I had grown up in the church, I had always thought that I understood that, but it didn't, and it finally clicked with me. God's bigger than this. Like, I can't run, this isn't working. I'm not able to get better because I'm not bigger than this. I have no control over this. I finally started living through that sermon of just letting God really just take away all of that. I remember it was like the floodgates just opened to life with Him. It was really incredible, because then I got to meet so many new people and just so many inspiring things, and just really see how God just really moves through everybody, especially through their hearts and through their passions. So I guess the way that God changed everything for me was that He gave me the right people at the right time to say the right things that I needed to hear. So just being able to see the misery that I was in, and just kind of how God took me out of that and really just gave me the breath of life. I mean, that's really the only way to put it. It's really cool to see just how Jesus changes everything.